Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, guys, we're gonna work some pressure and side control. So I got typical arm underneath the head, and I got my underhook on the far side. So important things to note: I have knees on the ground, my chest is on his body, and my forehead is always touching the mat. If I bring my head up, especially if I got an underhook, he's gonna basically defeat my underhook, get me out of posture. So it's important to always have 3 points of control. 1 point is my head, second point is body pressure, and the third point is having a wide stance on my hips, whether that's hips on the mat, knees on the mat, spread wide if you're flexible, or we can go traditional with some foot action, just kind of driving into somebody. So what do I do that really opens people up and makes this side control kind of a bad place to be? So I have my grips and I'm squeezing down just like anyone else, but what I'm doing here is when I'm underneath, I'm gonna make a fist with my thumb pointing to the sky, and I'm gonna drive my shoulder down into his face, and I wanna touch that thumb with my shoulder. This makes him turn around, it'll grimace a little bit, and it makes him wanna turn his hips towards you. The cool thing about this is when I have him turn like this, he can't roll into me. So he tries to roll into me, he's stuck, right? And this gives me the opportunity to start going C-clamp on the far side and digging his arm. So not only can I be turning his head, but I can be driving his shoulder down. And then that gives us all sorts of things to open up for guillotine. I can push his head down. For arm bar. Well, let's say I'm in here like this. He opens me up, and he's got a hand in the face, and I'm having a hard time turning his face or putting any real pressure down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna relieve a little bit of pressure, inviting him into me, right? I don't want him shrimping away, which he might do if I sit here too long, but I want him to kind of turn and engage me. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my fist, thumb to the sky again, but against his body. You know, I don't wanna put it in between his shoulders or on his lower back, but it's kind of like this little patch of meat underneath the shoulder bones. I want to go here and just kind of push his body weight on it. What that's going to do is kind of weaken his entire core and force him to start moving. Then I can start gripping, smashing my shoulder into his chin with my thumb there, getting my underhook, starting my arm bar series, my Kimura series, and getting out. Anyways, guys, this is working our pressure game, opening people up. You guys have any questions or any tips, please comment below.